Hello YouTube, it's Boards Dude back with a video review, and today I'm taking a look at Studio Series 86 Kup, starting off with his robot mode. And this is a robot mode that people have a lot of mixed feelings about. Some people like it, some people don't. I really do like it because they have captured the look and feel of Kup from the 86 movie. He's meant to look old and frail and somewhat out of proportion with his body because you can tell he's been in the wars. They've got all the hallmarks of Kup you would expect. He's got that cool chest with the detailed grey piece inside covered with the clear plastic, his Autobot insignia where it should be on his chest, as well as other sort of Kup design hallmarks. Looking at the side there, you can see the only real kibble that sticks out is his backpack there, and that's a small price to pay for how we get to the alt mode, which we'll get to later of course. I think it's an excellent design, an excellent silhouette that this figure casts. The only thing that I feel could have been improved is that head sculpt. Now I know what they were going for, absolutely I do, they want to give him that old weathered look, and it does look quite similar to the early sort of introductions we see of Kup in the 86 movie. But I just feel something is a little bit off on it. Nothing that would stop me from purchasing the figure, absolutely not. Even though I did get him for free, but that's another story, and thank you very much Brad. So overall I really do like the robot mode design. Articulation time for Kup now, and his head is on a ball joint, so you will get a full 360. The arm can also do a full 360, we do get a shoulder joint. We also get a bicep cut, we get high bend at the elbow, the fist cannot move. We do get something of a waist swivel, although it's very limited. Your leg articulation can go forward, can go back, can go out to the side, and we do get a thigh cut. We also get a reasonable bend at the knee, and do we get an ankle tilt? No. We get toe articulation. But that is it for Kup in terms of his articulation, and he also does sometimes have trouble standing. One unique gimmick to Kup in the Studio Series 86 line is the fact that you can remove his limbs, and it's obviously one of those things where it's a homage again to the time where he was basically cut to pieces in the movie, and they just pop off quite easily, and it gives you that gruesome dismembering scene from your childhood. Very nice touch, very unique to this figure. Accessory time now for Kup, and he comes with two. You get this lovely blaster in just a basic grey colour, and we get a reference to the movie with his Energon Goody dispenser. Nice little touch with the Energon Goody dispenser, and the blaster of course is very much representative of the blaster he uses in the 86 movie and also the cartoon. Size comparison time now, and then there you can see him with Studio Series 86 Hot Rod and Kingdom Galvatron. Does he scale okay? I absolutely think he scales perfectly. Time to get Kup transformed now, so let's first of all untab the backpack. It doesn't really tab in that much to be fair. And then we want to pull the wheels out just a little bit. No we don't, we want to lift up the arms first. So we can then pull the wheel out, but as you can see the wheel has came off. And we'll just tab it back in there. Nice and easy by Clairol. Right, let's unpack that backpack so it folds up like so. We are then going to bend this down so it looks like he's going into a limbo contest. And then tab in the two wheels. We're going to also lift this panel up like so. We want to slide that shoulder joint down there like you can see. Nice and easy. Let's slide down, and then what we should be able to do is just plug those two tabs to the two port and posts that you can't really see but that's okay. Now we just want to slide the arm panels in thusly. We do need to adjust his arms to make sure they are the right way. Well, they are the right way, but you get what I mean. Now, we're currently looking like this so far. We're halfway there. Focus. Now, the legs. We untab and slide up, and then foot toe. Untab, slide up, flip that piece out, and then we get the toe. Now what we're going to do is bend the leg up and over. And we're looking a bit of a mess just now, but that's okay. So we're going to bend the arms. We get a sort of funky look like this. We then need to open the leg panel and have it bent like that. Same with this one as well, but just obviously the other way around. I'm going to get those arms here, slide them along a little bit, and they are going to plug into this panel. So that panel with the fist, and then we can just tab that together, nice and easy. Just adjust a little bit there. Now we're going to take these two sliding panels and we're going to put them in thusly. Now my camera goes out of focus. And then that's just going to tab in there. I'm going to do the same here. Exact same idea. And we're just going to push them in. Tab everything in place. So it all sits in perfectly. And there is Kup in his alt mode. This is by far the best representation of Kup's alt mode we have ever received from an official source at the very least. They have captured that Cybertronian pickup truck mode perfectly. We've got the fancy panel that we see in Kup's chest. That's obviously making up the windshield now of the alt mode and gives it that Cybertronian feel. Of course the Autobot logo remains because there's no fake chest parts here. We do suffer from the old Hasbro budget cuts when it comes to the basic black tyres, but we get little touches. Like, I love how the tampo here has that nice slice through it, and that's just due to obviously the design of the robot. That's not a factory error when it comes to the tampo. Of course his wheels at the back are hidden underneath as they should be, and this is where you can see everything that has been compacted from the robot mode into the alt mode goes. And it's just a really clever transformation to get you to this alt mode. It's absolutely wonderful that they managed to achieve this in a deluxe price point. When it comes to weapon storage, we've got the tab there where we can just pop in the gun, and if we flip him around we can do the same with his energon goodie, but we have to do it diagonally like that. There we go. That's his weapon storage. It's an option, you know, it's not something that you really need to do, but the option is there for you to store the weapons. Kup's alt mode. Size comparison time now, and we are comparing Kup with Studio Series 86 Blur and also Titan's Return Wheelie. Now it's always, I guess, difficult to scale a Cybertronian alt mode. They can be, I guess, as big as or as small as the designers choose. So whether these scale okay, I really don't know, to be honest. It looks good to me though, and that's all that really matters. Final thoughts on Studio Series 86 Kup. I like the robot mode. It's not quite perfect, and I can see why it has sort of divided opinion in the Transformers community in terms of the way it's designed. It's quite lanky, quite spindly, and quite frail looking, but we have to remember that Kup is supposed to be an older bot. There's something about the face sculpt I can't quite pinpoint, but I do think that a little bit more work could have been spent on that, but I do see where the designers were going with that look. The transformation is dead fun, and it's clever to see where all the robot parts compact into that alt mode. And when it comes to that alt mode, boy, did they nail that perfectly. I don't think we'll get a better representation of Kup's alt mode in a long time, at least from an official standpoint. I definitely recommend that you do pick up Kup for your collection. This is the best official version we have had of Kup ever, unless of course you do prefer the IDW flavour for that cigar smoking, chewing Kup design, but worth a pickup nonetheless. Basic blaster, but I'm on fucking autofocus. Oh my god. Size comparison time now in robot mode, so there he is with Studio Series. We bring in Galvatron, who's out of shot. Perfecto.